Hi, my name is Kamara King Cummings, and today we are going to be talking about W.E.B. Du Bois. W.E.B. Du Bois was a very smart man who was born in 1868 and died in 1963. He was a writer, teacher, and leader who worked hard to make life fair for African Americans. Du Bois believed that everyone should have the same chances, whether it be in their education, in their work life, or in their personal life, no matter their skin color. He used his words and actions to fight for justice. Today we are going to be talking about three of his concepts, which are the color line, the veil, and double consciousness. So, the color line is an invisible line that separates people just because of their skin color. It's basically a divide between races. It's about unfair rules, habits, or attitudes that keep people apart or give some people more chances than others. So imagine if you're at recess and the teacher decides that you're all going to be playing soccer. She tells you to split into teams based on how well you play. However, when making the teams, some kids say that they're only going to let the lighter skinned people be on their team. Even if a kid with darker skin is really good at soccer, they don't get picked, not because of their skill, but because of their skin color. Knowing about the color line helps us spot unfair treatment and work to remove it. Another concept is the veil. The veil is an invisible curtain between people of different races. It means people of different colors sometimes see each other through their own bias. Bias is an unfair view of something or someone. So imagine you're in class and you raise your hand because the teacher asked a question and you know the answer. Your friend with lighter skin gets called on right away, but you notice the teacher often skips over you, even though you know the answer too. The teacher might not even realize they do this. It's like there's a barrier between you and the teacher, blocking the teacher from understanding their own bias and how that might be affecting you. The veil reminds us that sometimes we don't always have the full picture of someone else's life unless we listen and learn from them. The last concept that I'm going to be talking to you today about is double consciousness. Double consciousness is when you feel like you have two versions of you inside yourself. One is who you really are, and the other is who people see. Imagine you love drawing yourselves as superheroes. At home, you feel proud and creative. But at school, some kids say you can't be a superhero because superheroes don't look like you. And what they mean is that the betrayed superheroes don't always have dark skin like we do. Now you start thinking about yourself in two ways: the real you, the one that knows you can do anything and you can be a superhero, and the one that other people see, the one who don't think you can do anything like that, based on the stereotypes they know. So you carry these two versions of yourself inside you. This is important because many people feel like they have to act a certain way in one space and act differently in another, just to be accepted. Understanding double consciousness helps us be kinder and more aware of how our words and actions can affect others, and how they view themselves. So, to sum this all up, the color line separates people by race. If you're on one side of the line, if you're white, you're treated better. And if you're on the other side of the line, darker, then you don't get as many opportunities or you're treated differently. The veil is when you know you're being treated differently for unfair reasons and others don't understand how that feels or don't even understand that it's happening. There's an invisible curtain between you guys blocking understanding. Double consciousness is when you know who you are, but you also know how others view you. So in your mind, there's always these two versions in constant conflict. These ideas give us tools to recognize hidden unfairness in the world and understand different perspectives from our own. Hopefully, they let us build a world where people can be their full selves without judgment. Thank you all. Thank you guys for listening, and that was my presentation on W.E.B. Du Bois.